In a quiet suburb of Kampala, a house stands, its paint peeling, its gate rusted shut. Most walk past, but for a few, this house is a wound, a memory frozen in time. Inside, dust settles on a child's toy car, a stack of vinyl records, a sari waiting for a celebration that never came. This is where our story begins, not with history, but with a feeling of loss. They built businesses, schools, temples, their roots deep in Ugandan soil. They were Ugandan. For those who lived through it, trauma lingers. For their children, it's a whispered legend. It's about faith, family, and the long road back to a place once called home. It's a story of loss, but also of endurance. And so, our journey begins. The story begins with a promise, a new life in the Pearl of Africa. In the late 1800s, the British needed a railway and turned to India for workers. Young men from Gujarat and Punjab came, carrying hope and family photos. The journey was long and hard, but they arrived as workers, not conquerors. They built makeshift temples, consecrating new soil with old rituals. Many stayed, becoming dukawalas, shopkeepers in towns like Kampala and Jinja. Others followed, teachers, doctors, entrepreneurs, helping build a nation. They journeyed thousands of miles in distance and spirit. They shaped Uganda, and Uganda shaped them. And the Pearl of Africa became their own. The dream ended in August 1972, with President Idi Amin's voice on the radio. All Asians, he declared, had 90 days to leave Uganda, 90 days to pack up a lifetime, to say goodbye to the only home many had ever known. Fear and unknown had begun, and the search for belonging continued. Exile is a cold, unfamiliar place. For Uganda's Hindus, life in London, Toronto, or Mumbai meant starting over. They lost homes and businesses, but carried faith in their hearts. Prayers whispered in rented rooms, stories told to children who'd never seen a temple. Faith became an anchor, a way to make sense of loss. Rituals and festivals went underground. Diwali celebrated quietly, a candle in the window. Communities formed in exile, gathering in homes to sing bhajans and remember. Old temples were gone, but new ones rose in converted churches and warehouses. These became centers of culture and memory for a new generation. But tension grew, between holding on and letting go. The older generation clung to tradition. The young balanced dual identities. The challenge was not just survival, but keeping heritage alive. Faith had survived expulsion. Now it faced the slow erosion of assimilation. The whispers of faith needed to become a voice. The fall of Idi Amin didn't end exile overnight. Only in the late 1980s and 90s did Uganda invite its expelled communities to return. For many it was a moment of hope and hesitation. The first to return found a changed country. Homes occupied, businesses gone, cities scarred. Reclaiming property was a legal and emotional battle. The bigger challenge was rebuilding trust in a country that had betrayed them. Entrepreneurs like Dr. Sudhir Ruparelia returned, starting anew and investing in Uganda's future. This was not a mass return. Most families stayed abroad. The community that reformed was smaller, more cautious, but determined. They knew their future depended on building bridges with Ugandan society. The return was not triumphant, but quiet and painstaking. It was about reclaiming not just property, but a place in the nation's story. They rebuilt businesses and relationships, step by step. The ghosts of the past lingered, but so did hope. The process was slow, but the roots began to grow again. Uganda's Hindus were home, but everything had changed. Today, Uganda's Hindu community is writing a new chapter. Though less than 1% of the population, people of Indian origin contribute over 60% of Uganda's tax revenue. Their impact is visible in factories, malls, hotels, and banks. But their contribution goes beyond business. They are deeply involved in philanthropy. The Indian Association Uganda organizes blood drives and sponsors life-saving surgeries for Ugandan children. This is more than charity. It's a way to weave the community back into the nation's fabric. President Museveni has called them the Bahindi tribe, a powerful symbol of recognition. Annual Diwali celebrations at State House cement this relationship. Yet the label Bahindi also highlights their separateness. They remain a minority, and memories of 1972 linger. Community leaders still seek assurances of safety. They are both a powerful force and a fragile minority. Their story is still being written, one of partnership, resilience, and careful hope. The balance between belonging and otherness remains delicate. On Kampala's outskirts, the Sanskriti festival bursts with color, music, and dance. It's more than a party. It's a deliberate act of cultural preservation. For the generation that returned, survival came first. Now, culture is being revived. Sanskriti is a living library, passing songs, dances, and stories to the young. For young Hindus, identity is a negotiation. School with Ugandan friends, heritage at home. The festival connects them to their roots in a joyful, accessible way. It shows culture is vibrant and alive, not just a memory. But it also reveals tensions, diversity within the community, questions of audience. Is it for the community, or an invitation to Ugandan society? For now, it's mostly the former. But as it grows, Sanskriti could become a bridge, sharing culture, building understanding. The festival is a symbol of confidence and hope. The rhythm of reawakening beats on. We end where we began, in the space between memory and reality. Uganda's Hindus have rebuilt businesses, reclaimed temples, and been given a new name, Bahindi. On the surface, it's a story of triumph and resilience. But questions linger. What does it mean to reclaim a home that once rejected you? They are Ugandan citizens, yet still seen, and sometimes see themselves, as separate. The trauma of 1972 taught that belonging is fragile. This lesson endures as quiet vigilance and strong community bonds. The journey of faith has come full circle. Temples thrive, but new challenges arise. The threat now is assimilation, how to keep heritage alive in a globalized world. The struggle is private, within families, between past and future. After all the rebuilding, what does it mean to be home? For Uganda's Hindus, the search for belonging continues. It is a journey both uniquely theirs and universally human.